Let me see. Soldiers of Self-Mastery is live. Welcome to the other side of the world. I'm in Stockton, California. It is December 6th, 6:10 p.m. and I decided to go live. Hopefully you on the other side, you're a person of interest. Wow, a person of interest. I've just happened to stumble across your circle of influence. Maybe you were intending to go gambling. Possibly. I see you there. Welcome. Maybe you were intending to go gambling, right? I was intending to go gambling, and instead I decided to stop. What would keep you from going gambling? What would make it's a wonderful Friday? I don't know where you are, what part of the world you are. I'm in Stockton, California, wonderful Stockton, California. It's roughly about 63 degrees outside, and many people are gambling. It's a Friday night. Many people are gambling. It's a Friday night. So I decided, you know what? People are thinking tonight, oh man, I feel like gambling. I feel like going gambling tonight. It's Friday. Let me see. It's Friday and my wallet's green. And it's Friday. And I'm thinking, why not go gamble? Why not? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Stop. Why not go gamble? Let me think about that one first here for a minute. Let me think about it. Hey, what's happening, world? Thank you for the likes. It is Friday night, by the way. Shout out to you wherever you are, city by the bay. I see you on the other side. Who else is with me here? Well, there's a few of you. I see you there. So, the temptation to go gamble, you, the thing is you might generate some income, right? You may generate some income on those machines. You may. Then again, on the other flip side of that, you may not. So is it worth? Well, I mean, if you got tons of money, it doesn't matter to you because you can do that, right? And more. If you got tons of money, that doesn't matter to you. Whoop de doo. I got plenty of moolah. Moo moolah. But if you don't, hey, if you're an average blue collar worker, white collar worker, what have you, and you earn for your keep, it's Friday night. And I'm glad you're here because I'd rather be here than sitting in front of a machine wasting my time, hoping, sweating that maybe I don't have to slip another 20 or another 20 or another 20 after that. Sometimes it's $100 bills, right? You feed $100 into the machine, into the sports bet, into the drac, the roulette, the craps, and then you roll the dice. Roll them dice. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. Every once in a while you get a 7-Eleven, but most of the time you end up getting craps. You end up getting craps. The odds are against you. Yeah, it's fun. You might as well admit it's a place where you can get away. And it's like, honestly, the world is like upside down. So you step into the casino, it seems normal for a little bit, but no, it's not normal. It's another realm. You're stepping into a realm that you have no control over. And there's others that are controlling that realm. So That's the truth. You're stepping into the, I don't, what do you want to call that? You're stepping into an experience, right? You don't have, the only experience, the only control that you have is over your feet, over your mouth, right? Or your feet and your mouth, and what you pull out of your wallet and don't pull out. But what happens is when you go into that experience, something changes you. Something changes you in that experience. Something changes you in that experience. Does it not? Anyways, I've said enough. All right, who's with me here? When I pronounce your name, the furniture starts floating. There you go. Santos. My name is Santos. By the way, I hope you like my logo. Every time I put on this shirt, man, it's like magic. It's it's the merch that we have, right? It's available. Anyways, when I put this on, it like, I don't know, it does something to my psyche. It's kind of like a mirror reminding me of where I'm going, right? Isn't that weird that you would put on a shirt with a logo or something on the back and it would kind of remind you of where you need to go, or keep you on the track, keep you on your track? So, what's your game of choice? Let me see. I'm in Nigeria and it's 3 a.m. Saturday morning. Welcome, Nigeria. Shout out to Nigeria. Glad you're here. I don't know what's happening. I've been struggling with gambling addiction for about 3 years, still hoping to stop soon. Okay. Okay, I see. Welcome. Welcome, City by the Bay. And there was a few others. Many have come and gone. Again, it's Friday over here in California. It's Saturday morning over there. It is, you have to, the thing is that you have to just, you gotta you gotta get a hold of yourself. You gotta get, what is going on with me? What is going on in my life? You have to get, somehow somebody needs to get in the way and get your attention if you're not getting your own attention. What in the world is going on? Why am I here? Do I have power? Do I have power? Power over this thing, right? Do I have power? Dunamis over this thing. Is gambling stronger than me? Are the dice bigger? Are the dice bigger? Is the card room, the drac, is that stronger than me? Is it stronger than me? Can it win over my life? Can those things win over my life? See, the lie is such a big lie that it has you convinced that you can't win over those things. You can win over those things. You have won over those things. You have. The thing is the lie is so convincing, it has you focused on your wall of shame instead of your wall of fame. See? So it's taking your power from you. You're giving, if you give your power, if you're a man, men and women are different. They're two different species. I mean, we're humans, but people are trying to say that humans, that man and women, no, they're not. They're two different. First of all, one has, right, one has a P and the other one has a V. So yet the man has great ability, the man has great power. In fact, the man has great responsibility. The problem is that sometimes the man can get himself in an environment that is not conducive. It is not a conduit for power and for belief and for growth. So what happens? You become atrophy, and the lie begins to convince you that the lie is stronger. The lie is stronger than you. The lie is not stronger than you. That's all the lie. Especially on the Friday night, man, especially if you're feeling good. It's a good day. Maybe you had a great work day. You got a nice paycheck, right? So you got money in your pocket, but make sure that you pay your bills first before anything at all. Know what I mean? You pay your bills, right? And then you become responsible. At least instead of you get your paycheck, man, I got money. I'm gone, right? And you're gone, and then your bills doesn't get paid, and then you're late on your payments, and you start having severe issues, man. And anxiety attacks and all kinds of stuff, and you start turning evil. If you're not careful, you'll turn evil, like to the dark side. Yeah, you'll start doing dark web kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Anyhow, it's a good day every day above ground that you're not gambling and losing. It's a good day every day above ground when you're not having to lie and having to conjure up thoughts, and you're hiding from the billies, you're hiding from people, because it's a good day. It's a good day when you don't have to think about any of that, because you're free from all of those things, that will bring you down. December 6th, 6:21 p.m. Right now, there's probably a lot of people. I imagine there's probably a lot of people sitting in front of a machine there playing, probably playing in the card room. They're just sitting there, right? You can typically smell smoke, maybe alcohol in the air. Every once in a while, you'll hear somebody's loud mouth, because there's always loud people, right? These loud people in the casinos, especially people that play card games, the card tables and stuff. You have people that are constantly yelling, and anyhow, I could just see right now there's people in there that have pocket. It's early. It's 6:22 p.m. They're in there in front of the machine. Their pockets are full of money. They're pulling away. They're pulling away, and little by little, maybe they don't see it, but they're having a drink, right? Maybe there's alcohol, free alcohol. I don't know. Some of these places, I know there used to be. I know up in Reno, I think they still give you free alcohol. Maybe not, but some places will give you free alcohol. And next to you know, you're getting really, really loose in the mindset. And then what happens? You start losing all judgment. You're not thinking properly. You're Again, we talked about this earlier. You're going into an environment. You when you go into these places, you're going into an experience. You don't have full control over that experience. The only thing that you have control over is yourself. But if you're when you yet you when you step inside, you may lose yourself in there. When I've been in these places, you become a different person. You can talk all the stuff you want. You become a whole different being. You you can you it's it's like, if you really stand back and look at yourself while you're doing these kinds of things, you would think, man, who in the heck was that person? Where did he or she come out of? Yeah, it's a good night, man. It's a good day when you're not gambling. It's a good night when you're not cardling, right? Cardling. You're in the drac room. You're in there. You're like twitching even the machines too. It's like you're praying to the machine. Oh, come on, give me the jacks. Give me the jacks. Come on, lions. Oh, wilds. Get in there, wilds. And you're just kind of touching the screen, and you're foaming at the mouth. And then what happens? Sometimes you hit a jackpot. Sometimes you hit a jackpot. Maybe it's not a big jackpot, so you keep playing. And you get this mindset that, you know what, man? I've already taken a big loss. Oh, I've taken a big loss. Yeah. What's another $20 bill? Right? What's another $100 bill? You've taken a loss. What's another $100 bill? Oh, you're angry, man. You got vengeance, and you got your blood is boiling inside, man. You want to get that money back. You won a jackpot of 600. You've just lost $475 and you want to get your vengeance. You ain't leaving that casino. You know what, man? And you put in another 100 and you slam another 100. And next you know, in a matter of 30 minutes, you've gone through your jackpot, you've gone through your money, you've made a mockery of yourself, and you're now you're angry. The worst thing that you can do, the worst thing, the 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 top that's like the topping the cake, the icing, if you will. Don't bust my chops, but it's reality, folks. And people are going to face this tonight, Saturday night, Sunday night. They're going to go back to work Monday. Some people are not even going to want to go back to work Monday. You're not going to want to go. Why would you want to work? You're defeated, right? That's the worst thing, man. When you feel defeated, when you've lost, and you can't stay. You can't stay in that casino because you got responsibilities. But man, you got hit hard. Boom, you lost it. You went into an environment where you have to be absolutely insane disciplined in your mind to be able to go into a casino and walk out with money. Anyhow, I'm going to be ending my live here because I see there's a few of you here. I don't know if there's any there's no questions. I don't see anybody asking questions. Thank you. You know, again, what is the title of this video? Hey, it's Friday night. I felt like going gambling, right? That's the title of this video. It's Friday night. Let me play a little bit of music. Let me see if I can even get some music on the radio. On the radio. Oh, oh, oh. On the radio. Oh, oh, oh. I left my cake out in the rain, and I don't have that recipe anymore. And I don't think I can make it. And I don't think I can bake it. Anyways, those are song lyrics. I'm not into that. Blaze Journey, what's up? Blaze Journey. Blaze Journey. What's up, man? It's Friday night. I felt like gambling. Friday night, I felt like gambling, right? So, hey, we joined the community. We came to the community and we let out our aggression right here, man. Oh, how good it feels to be free from the lie. I'm bigger. You're bigger. You're bigger. It's a booger. You're bigger. You're better. You got to believe that. If you don't believe that, the lie has you wrapped up. As soon as I say the truth, man, people, boom, they leave. They squirrel like ants. Boom, like ants. It's the truth. The lie will have you spinning. The lie will have you in its cobweb. The lie will have you under the guillotine, my friend. The lie will. The lie will. See, that's why you got to recognize that even though you might be struggling right now, hey, your head might be in the guillotine, right? You might feel the blade. You might be feeling the, have you ever felt a blade, man, right up there? You might be feeling it, right? Yet, I'm here to tell you that you're bigger than that blade. You're bigger. You are bigger. You're just like temporarily, you've got no, you're anesthetized, right? It's like you got shot with one of those elephant darts for just a moment in time, and you don't see the reality of what's really going on. So the gamble has you believing the lie, just temporarily. That's it. Hang around here. S.O.S.M.C. S.O.S.M.C. Santos, what is O.S.? It stands for Soldiers of Self-Mastery Community. Soldiers of Self-Mastery Community. Soldiers. Who am I? Who are you? We are to remind ourselves of who we are. Because if you don't remind yourself of who you are, by the way, your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. Your good life is going to come out of a good series, good, constant, positive reminders. Where do you hear those? Somewhere, from somebody, from a book, from a video, from a community, from a live, from a podcast. A G&Z, P.N.G.Z cast, like I like to call it, on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here. You can join me, brainstorm, strategize, and you know what? I guarantee you that if you're willing to come and make the sacrifice and hang out with me, you will change. Your mind will optimize. It has to. Either that or you're a dead fish. You're a dead fish just floating. I mean, it does it to me when I do this to myself. I hypnotize myself sometimes right in the front of the mirror. What do you mean, Santos? Sometimes you go through horrible temptations and triggers and things like that. Nah, I don't go through any of that stuff. I'm beyond human. Come on now. You're going to bust my chops? Of course I do. If I cut myself, I'm going to bleed red, maybe blue, depending on where I blue or red. Anyways, it's just, I guess when it oxidizes, it turns red, maybe. But that means I'm a human, right? I'm a human being. I'm not Mr. Roboto. Remember Sticks? Let me see if I can remember the lyrics. Doriarimato, Mira Roboto. I am with parts made in Japan and my brain IBM. I am the modern man. No, that's Sticks. That's a robot. That's a clone. That's not me. By the way, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the reminder. I got to say it. I'm going to be here for just a little bit longer, folks. Maybe just a little bit more. Encourage those of you, listen, stay out of the casino tonight. Don't go there. You know what? Go do something else. Smoke a joint, drink a beer, uh, kick a garbage can, stay away from the dark web, and don't go into the drac. You can even, I don't even want to talk about the ways that you can do it today. It's right there at your doorstep. You know what I'm talking about. It's in your eyeball. It's right there, right in your face. It's a it's a battle you can win. It's a battle that we will win together. You will become stronger. Yes, you will become stronger. You keep coming here, you're going to leave, especially when you start wearing the merch that we promote. I'm promoting merch. What are you talking about, man? You got to see this, man. You got to feel it. You got to feel it and wear it with the fiery phoenix, the red, purple, different colors of, man, I'm telling you, you got to get, it's like Santos. This is part of the community. Well, that's what this is about, right? It's about creating imagination and more power so that you can focus on what is it that you want to do instead of the lie. The lie. The lie. The lie will get you. So thank you for the $5. That is a tax deductible contribution here. Only if you feel supported. Give only if you don't give if you feel supported. Right? Give. Yes, thank you. Anyways, appreciate that. Gotta love the bam. Even $2, $3. I remember somebody gave $50 one time. Now I do need some help with the website. Soldiers of Self Mastery Community had some individuals that were kind of giving some of their time, but I was paying them. I was giving them money out of the mission. And because things slow down, I can't keep paying people all the time. And people say, yes, I'm going to help, I'm going to support, and I'm going to do this for the labor of love, and I want to support the international mission, and this is great, and I used to be a gambler, and I'm going to do this, and then they don't do squat. They don't do Jimmy. They help you for a little bit, you pay them, and next you know they're gone, down the drain, gone somewhere. Well, they got to make money. I understand that, but don't tell me that you're going to help me, help support. You know that I'm not rich. How am I going to, what I'm going to give up everything that I have to, which I have already given probably hundreds and thousands of dollars over the years, that I just can't do it alone. That's why I asked for $5, man. I asked for $5, only five. Yes, I do ask for $5. All right. So anyways, thank you for that. And again, every day, every night, every hour that you're not gambling and wasting your money away is a good night. It's a good day. It's a victory. It's a victory, man. You got to count it as such. Well, I don't feel like it. I know you don't feel like it, but it's a little victory. It's going to help you. Little victories add up, right? Little victories, a little bit here, a little bit there, like the Bible says. The Bible says a little here, a little there, um, line upon line, precept upon precept. That's what it says, the Bible. And it also says in Romans, it says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So, be ye transformed. I believe this is Romans chapter 12, verses 1, 2, and 3. It says, be ye transformed in the renewing of your mind so that you can prove something, so that you can prove what the will of God is. That's the renewing of the mind. We are just, listen, folks, we have the, my, my wife's daughter last night spent the night here, and this is in the news this today, right? You just don't think what's really going on within our heads, our minds, and people, and all these kinds of things. Here's my daughter temporarily staying with us last night. Apparently, she was at a light program show in another city with some friends. And apparently, she knew these friends, in particular this female and her husband. So my daughter, my non-biological daughter, is hanging out with them. This is late at night here in another city. It's in the news. It's verifiable. Lodi, California, light show. I hear the news that the boyfriend has been having problems. My daughter was there. She was asked to stay. She didn't stay. My granddaughter was there also with my wife's daughter. My daughter. Call her my daughter. Well, the news is that the guy shot last night, shot the girlfriend. They've been having issues for a while. I guess he's still alive or he's caught. And the two little children escaped, but they saw kind of what was going on last night. So we've got problems galore. We've got situations going on all over. We're getting hit from different angles. I buried my dad last year. I had to do all that work all by myself, basically. Well, not really. I had a little bit of support, just a tiny bit. But yet, when it came to the burial, when it came to even delivering the coffin, I was part of the, I was the, what do you call the carry guy. I have videos of it. And so we're facing all of these challenges, and then money's a big deal. We need money, right? We want to generate more income. We're used to, and when you get beat up, when you get it's not easy to take a loss, in other words, what I'm trying to say, right? When you go to a casino or you make a bet, it's like you get revenge. You want to get revenge on that loss. Somehow you want to get revenge. Somewhere, somehow, in some form, in some direction, in some smell, some flavor, or some sound, you want to get revenge on that money, and you keep going after it. This is typically what happens in the casino. You keep going after that loss, and it's like it throws like a like a rope around your ankle, right? And it's pulling you. And the more that you lose, the more that rope is pulling you in, and then it gets to the point where it's almost like you're fighting someone. You're not willing to part with that loss. You're going to keep going to try to beat that thing down in the casino, in the card room, playing the cards or rolling the dice or rolling the roulette. And you think inside, you're not thinking about this, obviously, you're not thinking about this. But this is exactly what's going on. You're trying to get revenge on that, pardon my French, on that motherfucker that tripped you up to lose your money. And that is the truth right there. You are looking for revenge. And what happens? You get drugged into that hole deeper and deeper until either you part ways or it's going to break you, right? It's going to break you in some way. How's it going to break you? Well, I don't know, but it's going to break you. You can't, if you're constantly losing at the casino, if you're constantly losing money, You cannot sit there and tell me that it's just going to be forever. Well, next year, the year after that, the year after that. No, it's going to break you somewhere along the line. It's going to break you, man. You're going to end up losing everything, your car, your money, your bank account, your relationships. And in some cases, people lose the most precious thing. You know what I'm talking about. Anyhow. All right, I'm about done on a Friday night. No gamble, right? Actually, the title of this video is going to be, It's Friday Night. I felt like gambling, but you didn't. Thank you. I hope that you can keep, let me see, what does it say? I hope you can keep this video up. And another thing that I'm going to tell people is you need to, as men, you need to start exercising. Men need to start exercising. Yeah, because that's going to also give you a, it's going to give you a inside yourself, it's going to do something for you. Okay? I'm not going to say what it's going to do for you, but inside, you'll feel it when you exercise, right? Take 15, 20 minutes and do some exercise. And then just sit there and meditate. How do you feel afterwards? Right? Or meditate before you do the exercise. How do you feel about doing 15 minutes of exercise? How does it make you feel? It should make you feel grand. It should. And why does it make you feel grand? Because blood has oxygen. That's why. And when blood moves with oxygen, rich oxygen, when it moves, it gives you a high. All right. Anybody else got a question? I see you. Okay, let me see if I can do. I don't know how long they'll allow me to play music in the background, but I'll let the music on for just a few minutes. I'll hang out here for just a few minutes. Um, yeah, it's been a challenging day today for me, a little bit, just a little bit. We go through these things in life where you get tested, and if you're not careful, you begin to you'll feel sorry for yourself, number one, and you'll focus on the wrong things, and then you'll do the wrong things, and then you'll think about the wrong things, and it'll haunt you, and hopefully you don't want to do it anymore. So thank you, Blaze Journey, City by the Bay, S. Francis. S. Francis. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Goyim. And then there's Goyim, all the way. Goyim. That's quite a Semitic nose you got there, pal. Hey, thanks for the by the way, Nigeria. Beware of Nigeria. Be careful. Yeah. I've had experiences with Nigerians. So let's not really go there though this morning. It's too early. Huh. We'll keep that clean for now. Anyhow, okay. I see the numbers going up and down. Anyways, it's still Friday, right? It's still Friday. Who knows? You might be catching this video. You might be gambling right now. You might be gambling right now. You might be in front of the machine. You might be slutting in front of the slut machine. I remember that. Exactly. It's a horrible feeling, man. You know what's really slutting about the slut machines is when you run out of money, right? When you hit so many they call them near wins. And you're down to your your last $30, right? And you got excellent hope.
and you've lost like $300 or $400, and somebody in a machine next to you, right? They just hit a little jackpot like of $500, and they're like, man, I was down to my last $5 and I hit that jackpot, and you're sitting there sweating bullets, right? You're down to your last $30. It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. And then you see your $30. You know, when you have money in your pocket, $30 doesn't seem like much. But when you've lost big and you're down to your last $30, man, you're sweating bullets. You're looking at the $30, and then it's down to like 17 and $12, and it's like, but you're getting these near wins, like, and then you know, bing, that lady over there across the way, I just hit a big jackpot. I only had $5, and it's the worst feeling, man. And then you have to leave the casino because you lost all your money. You got close though, right? You got close to that pot of gold. Maybe you had all the wilds that you needed except for one. You almost had it, man. Right? You had like four, or maybe you had two, whatever. Sometimes you have these sections that light up on the, like a pinball machine, and they're lit up, man, and the numbers are there, and you got one, two, and the things are rolling, and you're getting those pings, right? Ping, ping. And then you run out of money. You run out of money. And you're sitting there, you're just staring, right? You're looking at yourself, you're looking at the machine, and you want to bash that machine. You want to hit it so hard, right, and yank the numbers right out of it. Is what you want to do. But you know you can't do that, because if you do that, they will probably haul you away. They might take you to the back room. You might get attacked by the patrons there, right? For fear. Who knows? They all might pounce on you. Or maybe the big security guards come out of the back, like they did for me one time. They, I was in a casino, and we got caught cheating in a casino. It was an intentional cheating. I was gonna turn in a $1,200 ticket that a buddy that I had met at the casino had won. He didn't have any credentials. Isn't that weird? Why am I even sharing this? Anyways, Emeryville, California. Uh, what is that? Anyways, the casino. It wasn't. It was weird. Anyways, he won. I met this guy, Hispanic guy. Never saw him before in the casino. I used to frequent the casino all the time there in Emeryville, in the Bay Area, years ago, when I was in the Bay Area. Anyhow, he won. He told me he was going to hit a jackpot. He actually did win, and I was close to him. I'd lost $400, and he showed me the ticket, so I went to go cash the ticket for him. Right? I wasn't thinking about cameras. I wasn't thinking about anybody watching us. Next thing you know, I cashed the ticket. I think he gave me $400 out of that 1,200, and I had lost like $400. Right? So I won my money back. I went back to the same spot. He went back to where he was going. And we were playing. The thing. This was years ago. We were playing the thing, the slot machines again, and these people showed up, like in a group, three or four. I remember there was at least two guys, and then there was a female in the group, and they said, "Come with us." Right? They got behind me. I don't know where he was. He was somewhere in the casino, but they brought him in too, and he was shaking in his boots because he didn't know English. Like I said, I'd met this guy. He's a little bit taller than me. I believe he was Mexican. He was either Mexican or Nicaraguan, one or the other. I don't think he was Puerto Rican, because Puerto Rican, I would have been identified with the way he spoke. Anyways, they brought us in there, and I thought for sure, I don't know, I didn't know what was going to happen. It was a weird experience. I've never gone through that. I've never been pulled into the back alley of the casino with security guards and people asking you questions and poking around. You know what I mean? If you've ever been through a situation like this, put it in the comment. Let me know your experience. Anyhow, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. Obviously, you cannot, if you don't have a if you don't have a California license or whatever, you don't have an ID, a residential ID or whatever you have, if you're in a casino and you win a jackpot, they can take that money from you. Anyways, I had cash in my pocket. He had cash in his pocket. He's standing there next to me, a bit taller than me. He's looking at me, and I could tell he was scared. I I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought they were going to deport him, right? Because he couldn't speak English or whatever. And who knows? Maybe he didn't have a green card. So in his mind, he didn't tell me this. I didn't know what was going on in his mind. I just knew he had money in his pocket, and he couldn't understand because they were speaking in English. So they're asking us about the money the check. We know what you did with the check, right? They're looking at us. They said they knew what we did because they watched us on camera. Yet they couldn't touch us. They didn't physically try to go in my pockets or anything like that. All they can do was they made verbal threats at us, and they said, we know, where's the money? They kept asking us about where's the money? Where's the money? Right? Where's your money? Where's your money when you go to the casino? When those security guards pull you in that back, where's your money? You ever ask yourself that? Wouldn't it be cool if you just stopped every single time when you had a trigger, right? And you ask yourself these questions every single time. Wouldn't that be cool? Right? You'd prevent yourself from going gambling. That's the key. Can you do that? Yes. Does it take a little bit of practice? Yes. Does it take a few reminders? Yes. Anyways, hi, Laura. So what happened? Tell me about the thing with the guy, and did you guys get roughed up? Did you guys rough him up in there? Did you guys get, mano a mano, bravo? No, we sat there. We were scared like crap. I thought they were going to call the police and have us arrested and taken away. I didn't know intentionally. I didn't know what really happened until probably afterwards. And they told us eventually that, you guys, we watched you guys, what you did. Unfortunately, they couldn't go into our pockets, or else they would have taken our money, right? They asked me what I did with the money from the check. That I said I spent it in the slot machine. They could have investigated it. They could have find. I guess maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were just in a hurry to do their investigation, and they couldn't break us. They couldn't break me. The guy was like, What are they saying? What are they saying?" He's like, he's real scared. I don't know. Maybe he thought they were going to deport him or something like that. So they looked at us, and at their final words were, "Get the hell off this property. And if we catch you again here," I don't know if they threatened us to be arrested on site, or they were just going to kick us off site immediately, one or the other. So they did me a favor. I was able to leave with, I don't know, about $350 in my pocket. That kid, he left with money in his pocket. I've never seen him ever again in that casino. I was there after that too. After that incident, I was there, not immediately, but I went back a couple more times before I ended up getting completely not going ever again. What an experience that was, We could have gotten roughed up. We could have gotten beat up back there. Who knows what could have happened? I don't know. But it was a weird experience. It was in the Bay Area, Emeryville. The casino there it's in Emeryville and Berkeley. Emeryville and Berkeley. There's a casino right there in town. It's weird. It's right downtown in that area near the freeway. And man, I used to love going in there. There was these machines that I admit I used to love going in there. This was years ago. There was a machine. I remember I used to go in there 4 times 8 times 4. It was a machine that would hit 4 times and 8 times and 4, and whatever you got, it was like multiplied many times over. And it was just a really interesting machine. I've never seen any machines after that. I don't even know if those machines exist anymore, that kind of machine. But man, I was hooked line and sinker there at the Emeryville in Berkeley. Yeah, that was quite an experience. Anyhow, Richie, what's up? It's Friday night and I felt like gambling. Let me see. I just want to thank you. You helped me. Right on, brother. It's Friday night and I just felt like gambling, so I decided to come on live, right? That's a good title of my video. That's a good excuse to come live, right? I felt like gambling. It's Friday night, and even though I don't have any green in my green, I actually have a green wallet. Believe it or not, where is my wallet? It's in here somewhere. It's actually green. See, if you don't have the green, you can't make the scene. So I can't make the scene because I don't carry the green. And sometimes when you carry the green, it'll get you into the scene, but it can be very mean, right? It might have you scream because it's all a dream. Oh, you just think maybe your money's just like cream and it goes up like steam. All right, that you can't redeem. That you can't redeem. Okay. Hey, that one's for Mark. Sartos. Sartos sounds like one of those avatars, like Sartos, and it's an avatar, in those what do you call those war games? Sartos. Sartos, the warlord. Gambling sure is. Wouldn't it be neat if you can win every time? Oh, that would be. Oh, that would be a beauty. Oh, oh, yummy, 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 yum, 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 yum. Oh, if I could just win every time. Every time. Oh yeah, just win. Every time I get in front, just win a jackpot. Every time. Yum, 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 yum. What a la 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 la. Can you smell what the Rock cooking? Anyways, it's Friday night. I thought about gambling. Instead, I went live. Right? That's a good topic for my. So thank you guys. I see there's a few of you guys hanging out. Any questions? Is anybody here is anybody in the casino? Come on. Either that, if you're in front of the casino, be bold. And at least you're letting me know, hey, it's a step forward. You're here in front of this video. Either that or you've been eating too much chicken. Yep. You've been eating too much KFC, my friend. Or Popeyes. Or Church's Chicken. Or they have a new one out. It's called Fingers. They're some fingers. Oh, and then there's the other one, right? The Chick-fil-A. You've been eating too much Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Yep. You know that's happening when you cough up feathers and stuff like that. You know you're eating too many chicken sandwiches. Laura says gambling is a dream. It can also be a nightmare. It could be like a twilight. In fact, I got a video coming up. I titled it The Twilight Zone. You got to catch that one. Especially catch it by the end. Woo! That's a hot one. Hot potato. Hot potato coming. You're welcome. Santos. There we go. Safe driving, my friend. Safe driving. Richie Leo says, I love you so. I love you so. I don't know what you love, but hopefully you love righteousness and goodness and savings the money. Remember that there was a Russian commercial. It was TV. It was TV. What was that TV? I like a savings the money. That's how he used to say it in Russian. I like savings the money. What was that commercial with the little? He had that little he had a giraffe. He had a miniature giraffe, and he would kiss the giraffe at the end. Imagine he had like a little miniature giraffe right there, little tiny thing in his hand, and then at the end of the video, I don't know, 15-second video, he kisses the giraffe. It's a little live giraffe. I likes the savings tool. Anyways, I like the savings tool when you're not gambling, isn't it? On a Friday night, you wake up Saturday morning, you know what? You feel pumped, man, on a Saturday morning because you know you won, right? You won. You didn't gamble. You didn't give in to that bullshit lie. When you give in to that bullshit lie, you you don't want to wake up Saturday morning, man. You don't want to do the front lawn, right? You don't want to go to work. Oh man, you got to work on Saturday. You got a hangover from the casino on Saturday morning. Bah humbug! I don't want to go to work. You do everything in the book to try to get yourself out of that one. I remember I used to, man. Woo! I used to lay some whoppers, man. You make them phone calls, you make yourself sick, you start making sounds in the toilet and stuff. You call your boss Monday morning, Tuesday morning. You're sick, man. You don't want to go to work. Plus, you're hating it because you lost all your money anyways. You went to the ATM already. The ATM allowed you to go your overdraft. I think they used to give you, I don't know, $600 in overdraft abilities. $600 in overdraft abilities. That's like at least half a week or a week work of working for some people. Something like that. Anyhow, Reno, that's got to be challenging. There we go. I meant to say, I live in downtown Reno. It's so hard to stay out of these damn casinos. It is, Richie. It is, because the lie, the energy, there's an energy there. It's like electricity, man. It's like electricity, and it's there. Isn't that something? You can't see it, but it's in the air. And it's just, if you're there in the area, I know I used to coach this kid. He wasn't a kid, he was an adult. A couple years ago, I did some coaching, and over video conference, right? And he was in insurance. He worked for an insurance company, and I think he lived near Las Vegas. Was that the place where he used to live? I think it was Las Vegas. Yeah, it wasn't Reno. And man, that guy struggled. But you know what was really neat about him? He actually paid me. He committed to some coaching, and he actually paid me. He committed to the money. He paid me. I gave him some discounts and stuff like that to help him. But eventually I had to stop the coaching because I knew he was continually gambling and he was struggling and he wasn't really ready. And why would I continue to take money from somebody after, eventually after? I didn't see it in the beginning. In the beginning, I saw it. It wasn't a whole lot of money. I'm not saying it was thousands of dollars. But still, even if it's $30, if you know that somebody's not ready to quit gambling and they're going to give you money to try to coach them, and you already know that, it's better off not to take the $30 or $50, whatever it is that you charge for coaching. Some people charge $100 for 45 minutes. So I just, again, I do a free strategy session, one strategy session. Maybe that one strategy session could be enough to quantum leap your brain. Maybe all you need is just a spark in your brain to light it up, to fire that thing like a mini bike engine. You pull the cord, rang, rang, and you get that brain going. It's like, wow, man, I never realized that I had this ability, or I could never see this. I could never. And that's the power of brainstorming. That's the power of two people. People think that sometimes people are gibbering and they're saying things, but when you listen to them long enough, you can become unlocked in your own prison, your own struggle. You can become unlocked because it's like you're entering into an experience that maybe you haven't been there, right? And that's exactly what you need to go through, but yet you didn't go through it, but yet your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and somebody sharing a story. And bam, you get hit with it. That's why it is what it is. Anyways, that was pretty cool. I got to get off the airwaves pretty soon because it's getting a little late. And so, again, thank you you motivate me, Richie, Laura, Mark, City by the Bay, and Sir Francis, all the rest of you. I see there's many, many more here. So, by the way, if you can support this mission, if you're willing to support this mission, I'm going to ask you for a big, big support here. $5 if you can support this mission. $5. I need a webmaster also. I need somebody that can help me with website stuff also. I gotta either that or I gotta come up with more money to pay people. And it's like it's not easy today. It's not easy. People, they make commitments. They say they're going to do this, and then next, man, all they're looking for is a buck. They're not being honest. They're looking, if they don't get that buck, they leave you hanging. Like, man, I thought we were like peas on a pod, man. Right? Water in the river. Whoa! Didn't pay the PG&E. Rubbers on the road. You know what I mean? A T-shirt that fits just nicely with a pair of jeans. No, it's not that way, man. Some people will walk away with your clothes and leave you there, and they'll walk over you while you're freezing. Some people are just like that. I'm not. I just can't be that way, man. I may be a sinner. I may have like that, but when it comes to commitment and account, saying that you're going to do something or be there or be for somebody else and you're going to be there, man, I'm about that. That's what it's about. And it's hard to find people that are committed. Like, it's hard to find people. It's hard to have people that are really committed, that really have your best interests at heart. Most people are full of shit. They're liars out there. They'll deceive you, they'll take, and they'll beat you down. That's how most people are. That's the truth right there, man. Where did that come from? I don't know, but it had to come out. All right. Laura says, I'm surrounded by casinos. We're all surrounded by casinos, I think, in some form, in some way. Yep. And you just got to know when to fold, know when to hold 'em, know when to count, know when to walk away. Let me see. You never count your tickets. When you're slotting at the machine, there'll be time enough for counting when the slaughtering's done. Something like that. Anyways, so thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the likes. Likes always lets YouTube know that either something good or something crazy is happening in the airwaves, and it helps the algorithms. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm just trying to be funny, so don't bust my chops. By the way, I'm going to be live on Sunday too. Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join me live. Yeah, you'll find me live on the camera. Live. Imagine that. Me live on the camera, huh? Hey, you get some good laughs. Come on now. You get some good laughs, some good, I'll even distract you a little bit. Who knows? I might even sing. I might even do Guns N' Roses. I walk these streets, a loaded six string on my back. I play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere. I've seen 1,000 faces. Let me see, is that how the lyrics go? And I've rocked them all, 'cause I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. Wanted, dead or alive. All right, folks. I will see you guys again. Stay strong, man. Stay strong in the mind because you can be. Stay strong. Strong as an ox. Strong as lifting 85 pounds with your curls, right? Just curling that thing. Bam, bam. You feel strong, right? Against the gamble. Bam, you feel strong against the gamble. Boom, boom. And you're just getting stronger over the weekend. And the more you fight, the stronger you get. And then you exercise and you add some ST to it. And you join you communitize. There you go. You communitize with S.O.S.M.C right here on Sundays and Wednesdays. And man, you're just on and on. And you're a winner. You're a winner. All right.
I'm gonna be here for just another minute. I'll answer a question or two. You got a question? You got some? What's on your mind, man? Hopefully you've enjoyed this live broadcast. Um, yeah, I'm trying to do my best here to help my channel. My channel's been down. I don't know. I think a lot of people are just. I think a lot of people are just fucking gambling, man. They're losing. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. They're hiding. They're shrinking down. I got another video coming up about man. Man is melting. He's melting. We're watching humanity melt. That's another video. You'll see it coming up in the presentations on my YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Turn your notifications to all, right? When you subscribe, subscribe. It says, do you want to, personal. And the more the click, right? That's if you want. I mean, if you don't want me in your circle of influence, if you just, whatever, whatever. Somebody said, Santos, I'm not getting, sometimes maybe, I don't know. So I always mention it. Turn your notifications to all or personal. So whenever I go live, I've got premiere videos stacked up. I've got some shorts coming. And again, I'm giving away a free quick guide. I'm giving away free quick guide. I'm giving away powerful, powerful strategy session for those that qualify. I'm talking about we're full strategy session for you to help break that circuit of the mind. Maybe you got a crackpot of a brain, right? Maybe you do, and you just need somebody to help, like, solder it, weld it together. Get in a strategy session with me, man. Don't be chicken. Lay off them, lay off them thighs and them chicken wings. You're eating too much chicken, right? You got to be confident, step forward. Free strategy session. Who knows where we can go, reach what kind of an idea or ability with that. I do have books for sale. The Little Red Book, the new revised Little Red Book on Amazon. We've got merch, little t-shirts like these with the little logos on the back. I don't know if you can see the logo. Maybe you can see the logo. Oh yeah. Boom, baby. You feel energized with stuff like this. You put it on and man, I don't feel like gambling. If you go gambling, you're going to take it off. You're not going to want to stare at this, right? Because you put this on, you're not, man, I can't. Oh, I can go gambling and cover it up. No, you're not going to want to gamble. That. Okay, your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. So thank you once again. I see the donation that was given to me. I believe it was Blaze Journey. There we go. Put it up on the screen. So thank you. I love that one there. And then those, yeah, gotta be the challenge. All right, folks, gotta get on. See you Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, coming to a city near you.